you people have been talking about this distinction between urban cities and small towns. So,
Hmm.
is it really that obvious?
Yes.
And why do you think this difference exists? Why are people in big cities more open minded? Is it because of education or more awareness, or what do you think
I
it is?
may not call it education, okay, because education and exposure are different uh, aspects,
Hmm.
okay. I recently, so I'll give you a very simple example, okay. Last week, I was in Himachal Pradesh, okay, I was traveling. I went to McLeodganj,
Hmm.
Dharamshala, Dharamkot, that entire section of the world, okay. So I did interact with a lot of gay men there, okay, and the
Hmm.
way they look at things is different. So when they got to know that I'm married to a man and I'm living in a city, for them it's like, oh my God, are there such people in the world? You know, the thought that came across in my head is that they haven't even thought that they can actually have a boyfriend or a husband, and it's something they cannot probably decipher. And this is something which I'm giving you just a week back example. Okay, it's not like 10 years back
Hmm.
was like this. Now it has improved. It hasn't. Okay, whereas if I look at a city like Bangalore, a lot of population from Bangalore has gone out of India. Okay, and at least if they're not gone, they would have interacted with people who have traveled. Okay, traveling adds experience. Okay, you
Hmm.
travel, you learn different aspects of living, how the rest of the world is living, what all things are possible. Otherwise we will still remain with the same mindset, with same logic, where section 377 is crime.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
so yes, there is a stark difference in tier 2 cities and metropolitan.
So I would like to add, so yes, education is one factor, awareness is one factor, and another major factor is government.
Hmm.
You know, like 2 years back, you know, until 2018, it was it was criminal to be a homosexual.
Yeah.
So Supreme Court repealed Section 377 in 2018, and government is not doing
Hmm.
anything for the awareness. Make it normal. We are human beings. There should be rights for homosexual people, but they just want to ignore us, just as if like we do not exist. I
Yeah.
mean, we are citizens of India. We are human beings. We need equal rights. It's simple. It's basic. We are Indians. We're living in India. We need rights. You know. So if you have preference, they still consider it as I don't know what, like sin. It is still, the government is still very religion driven, and this is
Hmm.
very clear. The religion should be separated from government. This is the basic thing, and unfortunately our governments have failed, and we are the one who are electing them. And with the current government, I'm sorry, I'm getting into politics, it's very regressive.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
going back.
It's sad. Yeah.
It is sad. It is sad. And trust
Hmm.
me, I don't think in coming years we will see a bright future.
It's actually negative comment which we're making right now on a platform like this, but then we don't see much hope.
We do not see much hope.
We don't see hope.
There
Hmm.
work need to be done at the grassroots level. People
Yes.
need to be made aware. Yes, this is one. These are the people who exist. There
Yeah.
should be on news channels or maybe on TV channels. There could be advertisements from government.
Hmm.
These
Yes.
they deserve respect, and we should respect them.
Yeah, yeah.
There should be in education in our CBSE or ICSE, this chapter should be included. When they teach children about the family, there's a man, woman, and a child. A family can be
Hmm.
of men as well, or two women. So it needs to change completely to create awareness, and I don't see it in coming.
Seems it seems very tough today.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
And you
Hmm.
know what? Unfortunately, okay, um, people who have realized it, okay, that there isn't much hope, the moment they lose hope, they look for where can they be, okay? And that is when you see majority of people moving out of India, okay? Specifically from metropolitan cities, okay? I'm still specifying on metropolitan cities because I have lived here, okay? And I have experienced the life here, say Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, Madras, or, things like that. And now Bangalore, Pune, Hyderabad, some of the cities which has that culture, I would say rather. So people are moving out of India. They're going to Canada, they're going to Australia, they're going to New Zealand, they're going to wherever they can, US, UK. They are going to a country where they can possibly find a better life, at least in this lifetime. Because we have lost hope from this government that there could be anything different coming up, at least in this lifetime. In our generation.
That is just sad.